Item number, SCP-682. Object class, Heater. Nickname, hard to destroy, reptile. Special containment procedures. SCP-682 must be destroyed as soon as possible. At this time, no means available to SCP teams are capable of destroying SCP-682, only able to cause massive physical damage. SCP-682 should be contained within a 5 meter by 5 meter by 5 meter chamber of 25 centimeter reinforced acid-resilient steel plates lining all inside surfaces. The containment chamber should be filled with hydrochloric acid until SCP-682 is submerged and incapacitated. Any attempts of SCP-682 to move, speak, or breach containment should be reacted to quickly with full force as is called for by circumstances. Personnel are forbidden to speak to SCP-682 for fear of provoking a rage state. All unauthorized personnel attempting to communicate to SCP-682 will be restrained and removed by force. Due to its frequent attempts at breaching containment breach, difficulty of containment and incapacitation, and high threat of Foundation exposure, SCP-682 is to be contained in Site Redacted. The Foundation will use the best of its resources to maintain all land within 50 kilometers clear of human development. Description: SCP-682 is a large, vaguely reptile-like creature of unknown origin. It appears to be extremely intelligent, and what was observed to engage in complex communication with SCP-079 during their limited time of exposure. SCP-682 appears to have a hatred of all life, which has been expressed in several interviews during containment. See Addendum 682-B. SCP-682 has always been observed to have extreme high strength, speed, and reflexes, though exact levels vary with its form. SCP-682's physical body grows and changes very quickly, growing or decreasing in size as it consumes or sheds material. SCP-682 gains energy from anything it ingests, organic or inorganic. Digestion seems to be aided by a set of filtering gills inside SCP-682's nostrils, which are able to remove unusable matter from any liquid solution, enabling it to constantly regenerate from the acid it is contained in. SCP-682's regenerative capabilities and resilience are staggering, and SCP-682 has been seen moving and speaking with its body 87% destroyed or rotten. In case of containment breach, SCP-682 is to be tracked and recaptured by all available mobile task forces, and no teams with fewer than 7 members are cleared to engage it. To date, the numbers are redacted. Attempted breaches have numbered at 17, while successful breaches have numbered at 6. See Addendum 682-D. Addendum 682-B. Portion of record transcript of redacted. Begin log. Dr. Redacted. Now, why did you kill those farmers? SCP-682. No visible communication. Dr. Redacted again. If you don't talk now, we will remove you from the attempt and place you back into SCP-682. Incomprehensible. Dr. Redacted. Pardon? Motions to move the microphone closer. SCP-682. Incomprehensible. Dr. Redacted. Speak up to personnel. He said to personnel D-085. Move the mic up closer. SCP-682. They were incomprehensible. Dr. Redacted. 2 personnel D-085. The microphone has only so much gain. Move it closer to it. Personnel D-085. His throat's messed up, man. Look at it. He ain't talking. Gasps and screams. SCP-682 appears to assault at D-085's body. They were disgusting. Dr. Redacted retreats from the room. In log. Addendum 682-D. Breaches with SCP-682. First occurrence. Redacted numbers. Handled by Agent Redacted. Agent Redacted, Kaya. Personnel D-129, Kaya. Personnel D-027, Kaya. Personnel D-173, Kaya. Personnel D-200, Kaya. Personnel D-193, Kaya. Second occurrence. No. Data is redacted. Handled by Agent Redacted, Kaya. Personnel D-129, Kaya. Personnel... Hold up, I was reading the top part. Second occurrence. Redacted. Handled by Agent Redacted, Dr. Redacted. Personnel D-124. Personnel D-137, Kaya. Personnel D-201, Kaya. Personnel D-2002, Kaya. Personnel D-203, Kaya. Third occurrence. Date redacted. Handled by Agent Redacted. MSGT Redacted. Agent Redacted, Kaya. Personnel D-018, Kaya. Personnel 211, Kaya. Personnel D-216. Fourth occurrence. Redacted. Handled by Agent Redacted, SSGT Redacted, TSGT Redacted, PVT Redacted, LT Redacted, SSGT Redacted, Kaya. Cole Redacted, Kaya. PVT Redacted, Kaya. PVT Redacted, Kaya. Agent Redacted, Kaya. Fifth occurrence. Numbers redacted. Handled by D-221 Redacted. Agent Redacted, Kaya. Agent Redacted, Kaya. Agent Redacted, Kaya. Personnel D-028, Kaya. Personnel D-111, Kaya. Personnel D-281, Kaya. Personnel D29 Kaya. 6th occurrence. Numbers redacted. Handled by Agent Redacted. Personnel D291 Maya. Agent Redacted Kaya. Agent Redacted Kaya. Personnel D299 Kaya. Personnel D277 Kaya. Personnel D278 Kaya. Personnel D279 Kaya. Addendum. 682-E termination attempts. Log of events 682-E18. Dr. Redacted attempts to use SCP-409 on SCP-682. General Redacted, and Dr. Redacted observing. 400 minutes. Exposure. 0400. Exposure. SCP-682 began to tear at the point of contact, causing massive trauma to the area. SCP-682 requested several times to know what it had been exposed to. 0800. Crystallization begins, spreading much slower than normal. I'm going to assume these are the minutes, so 12 minutes. SCP-682 shows signs of extreme pain and begins having seizures. 13 minutes. Crystallization stops at 62% conversion. Crystallite areas explodes, causing massive physical trauma to 682. 14 minutes. SCP-682 recovers from exposure despite the loss of limbs and organs. SCP-682 begins regeneration, saying that it will attempt to kill and consume all staff involving Event 682-E18. SCP-682 who appear to now be immune to SCP-409. Use of other SCP items to terminate SCP-682 must now first be tested on samples of SCP-682 before full-scale testing. In accordance, the Dr. Redacted recommends see document 27B-6. Dr. Redacted and Dr. Redacted have requested permission to attempt termination of SCP-682 using SCP-689. This request is currently pending approval from the Redacted. It has also been suggested by Dr. Gears to use SCP-182 in an attempt to communicate with SCP-682. SCP-182 has expressed its reluctance and refuses to enter containment center of SCP-682 if at all possible. Addendum 682-F, Termination Log. Now, I'm definitely not going to read that. That's probably going to be something for another time. So, goodbye. This was me reading the entire file. Like, the entire file. The actual file. But I'm definitely not going to look at all those termination logs. So, goodbye. I hope you liked it.